everyone, it's Chris from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and today I want to talk to you a little bit more about the Baby Lock Sashiko machine. Now, one of the things that's really neat about this machine is the fact that you can make adjustments to the stitch length and the stitch space, and it's really easy to do with these two levers. Let's take a closer look. So here we can adjust stitch length from a 2 to a 5, and we can do stitch spacing between a 2 and a 5 as well. Let's take a look at what the stitch looks like when we have it set at a stitch length of 2 and a stitch spacing of 2. I'll put my foot down and let's begin stitching. Now remember to stop before you get to the end because you don't want the needle to go into anything other than fabric. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let's take a closer look right here. So I just trim my threads there. And you can see that that is the smallest stitch length and the smallest spacing you can do. But let's take a closer look and see what happens when I change it to perhaps a stitch length of 4, maybe keeping a stitch space of 2. Let's see what the difference is. So what we're trying to do is do a longer stitch length with a shorter spacing. All right, bring that out. Aha, you can see a definite difference there, and that's really fun to play with, isn't it? Now let's do another fun little stitch out, and let's try a stitch length of 5 with a stitch spacing of 5. So longest length and longest space. All right. Oh, I love that too. That really resembles the look of big stitching, which is really popular right now, especially amongst modern quilting. Isn't that fun? So let's do one more. Let's try the stitch length to be a 3 with maybe the stitch spacing to also be about a 3. And you can do it in half increments as well, 3 1/2, 3, and so forth. So this one's going to be a little bit more even. All right, we'll bring this up, catch that there, and you can see evenly spaced stitches between the same length and same spacing. So isn't it so fun to just play around with different spaces and lengths of stitches and get a really good look at some of the variations you can do with these choices that you have with your stitching. So that's just a little bit more, and if you've got a Baby Lock Sashiko, I want you to take the opportunity of playing around with stitch lengths and stitch spacing and seeing all the fun things that you can do and the creativity you can add to any of your projects. So I hope you found that to be helpful. You can find your Baby Lock Sashiko at My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop and mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.